Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Lucas and Mo Versus. This is a very interesting episode of Lucas and Mo Versus because this is Lucas and Mo versus Black Lightning. Yes, the TV show Black Lightning. I'm going to stop right now and I'm going to let Lucas do his thing.
Oh man! Can I get a roll, please? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? For the main event? Damn!
Hey, welcome back, knuckleheads, to another edition of Lucas and Mo. This time is our expanded universe for the television show Black Lightning. It's going to be a weekly show. Well, 13 episodes of this new hot DC show with a lot of niggas. We're going to say lots of niggas here because the show lots of niggas and it deserves for us to say lots of niggas. Come up.
Yeah.
As I rambled on right there.
Mm-hmm.
Give people the synopsis for the first episode of Black Lightning, The Resurrection.
Yes. So the episode, as Lucas just said, is titled The Resurrection. And the synopsis goes as such. The CW's first African-American superhero headliner unrolls the secrets of his past to protect his city and his family. I think I did a good job on that one.
Yeah, you did it in your proper voice, too.
I know.
This is a show full of niggas.
I should have, right? You want me to do it again with the yo, yo, yo?
Mother, if you do that with a... People have so many personal problems with me and you. Not do it as a stereotypical black man to say, yo, 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 what's up? No, man. No, yo, yo, yo. So, Mo, let's just jump right into the episode, The Resurrection.
Okay.
How
So,
did you think it started off?
okay. The episode opens up with Cress and, picking up his daughter's Scooter. Yes. If you don't know who Scooter is, I suggest you go back and watch Living Single. It's on Hulu now.
If you don't know who Scooter is, give up your black card right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Turn off this episode.
Okay.
Move back into one of the other Lucas and Mo episodes.
Okay.
Listen to this one if you don't know who the fuck Scooter is, because that means you ain't never seen Living Single, and that means you've been black.
Okay. See, I was trying to educate y'all and tell y'all to go check out Living Single. Lucas just straight up said, give it up. So, sorry about that, y'all. You might just want to give it up if you don't know who Scooter is. Scooter goes to pick up his daughter from jail because apparently it opens up. There's civil unrest in the city between the gangs, the cops, and just people who want peace in their city. And his daughter happens to be protesting. His oldest daughter, I think her name is what is her name again? Let me do what I was supposed to do and act like I am professional in this. He goes to pick up his
Shaquisha.
No, come on, Lucas. Damn it. It's not that black. It's not that black. Her name is Anissa Pierce. She's played by Nafisa Williams.
I said Shaquisha, and her name is Anissa?
Yes.
How many white girls you know named Anissa?
You know what? We're not doing that. Anyways, he goes to pick up his daughter Anissa from the police station. That's the older daughter Anissa. While he's also accompanied by his younger daughter Jennifer Pierce. And so he picks up Anissa and she's like, I'm sorry. And we have he's like, yeah, we have somewhere we got to go. So I'm not going to deal with this right now. And he leaves the police station on his way to the banquet, to the dinner or whatever, because I think they were honoring him at a school because he's a principal. On his way to the dinner, he gets pulled over by some cops. And this is where it gets interesting for me. But I'm pretty sure Lucas has a problem with this scene. So let me ask Lucas, did you have a problem with this scene?
Two problems with this race baiting scene that they entered into here, Mo.
Right.
And I just thought about the other issue here. So, these two racist cops, who later on in the episode we find out the police chief don't even know who the fuck they are. How is it that they're leaving the police chief's precinct and yet he, who these two racist cops are, who just randomly show up where happen to be white and happen to description.
Look, man, I don't
Come on,
know.
Mo.
I don't
Come
know.
on, Mo.
But
Come on, Mo.
what I thought
You know
this,
what? Come on.
what I thought this scene actually proved was Jefferson had in his life had said, "Yeah, I'm giving this up. I'm giving up Black Lightning," and he had problems with the police. So I think this scene was to show that he's done. He's really given up being Black Lightning, because if he did have problems with police, this was one of the times when I'm pretty sure a while ago younger Jefferson would have done something about this. But Jefferson at this point in his life is not about that life anymore, and he got his daughters in the car. They probably don't know who Black Lightning is. So we move past that scene and we get back into the school, and we see before he's announced on stage, we get to a scene where his youngest daughter, Jennifer Pierce, played by China Ann McClain. You may know her from what's the name of that show, Lucas? House of Pain.
Another black show.
The House of Pain, or something. Yeah. So she's planning to go to a party. So she's there, changed, whatever. Her sister comes in, finds her, and is like, "Yo,
don't you skip? That skip her being a little thought. Her and her little thought friend up there with them little tight little dresses on, their legs stuck."
Yo, she was being a little fast ass. Anyway, though, her older sister comes and confronts her, and then that ends. And she's like, "I'll be home at 10." Blah blah blah. Woo. She's we already know she's not gonna be home at 10, because if you
want more woo woo on this show, I'll give you one.
That was was that worse than opening with a yo yo yo, or is that on the same level?
It is on the same level. You woo 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 like something like you from Southeast. One more time. One more time.
Anyways, we move from that scene. Jefferson has been, he comes in, he claims the mayor opens up for him. He claims the award or whatever, and he goes down to talk to his fine ass assistant, Miss Cara Fowdy, played by Sky P. Marshall. I mean, look, this show is 100% cast as black. And then, while she's talking to him, he sees his ex-wife, Christine Adams. Lynn Pierce. Lynn Pierce, played by Christine Adams. And he goes over to talk to her, and they have this moment where it's like, dang, like if hey, let's get out of here type moment. I thought they were about to leave, but it's still a CW show, so they can't really do that yet. Anyway, the assistant did give kind of like a shady look when the wife was there. He was like, I gotta go, I'll be right back. And she's like, whatever. Right? Anyways, we're now at the party that Jennifer is at. The youngest daughter is at this party. So we're at this party, and she's being really fast. And in her little fastness, she meets a guy.
You called his daughter a hoe a couple times in this episode, Mo.
I said fast. Fast don't necessarily mean she a hoe. I mean, true or false?
It does. It literally means she's a hoe.
That is a black way to say hoe, though. A little fast ass, right? All right. Anyway, so she's at this party.
Well, not in real life. She's not little girl. She's 20 plus in real life. But
yes,
shows she's a dope little girl.
Yes. Anyway, she's at this party. She meets this guy. The guy ends up being in trouble because he's affiliated with the gang, and he owes one of the gang members money. So he has to. And then this in the weirdest scene ever, but it's also pretty cool because I didn't think a CW TV show would show this. The main gang member, the main gang leader says, "Hey, why don't we make this girl start hoeing for your money?" And I was like, what? CW? Really? This is supposed to be the...
Don't you... That come out before I say this.
All
He
right.
basically said, "This bitch on, because we about to slut this bitch out." That's what he really said in non-CW language.
Yes, but in CW language, he said, "Yeah, we about to take her to the hotel to start hoeing for your money." Period.
Hold up, did he say hoeing for your money?
He said hoeing, bro. You got to go back and watch it. This is what I'm saying. Yo, this show is so... look, man, I was so surprised.
Black, you will not fall into those stereotypes, bro.
All right.
White people hold people out too.
Right.
Pretty sure Asians been holding people out.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get back into the show before we get carried away. So, so this dude ends up getting his ass kicked by the daughter, and then Black Lightning comes when he finds out where his daughter is. He comes and he saves the day, and he shows off his powers.
Can't lead a part that he gave up. He gave up rod so quick. First he was like, "Nah, man, not my girl."
Yeah, and he was like, "Come on, man, you just got
your girl." He's like, "Man, you take her ass, so fuck that."
Oh man, what a little bitch! He was such a bitch, man. I hated him.
Never have a lady been giving up
so fast.
He gave her up so fast,
and he got his ass kicked by her. And then
I'd have gave her up too after that, though. Not kick my ass and not think she's gonna be a hoe. I'll pay for this shit, damn it.
Anyway, so she gets, Black Lightning comes, saves the day. He gets hurt, but he goes to a friend, an old friend, the only white guy on the show, played by
only non-racist white guy. It's 5 white people in this show, and 4 are racist. Fuck out of here.
James Remar, Peter. He plays Peter Gamby, and if you know him, you know he was Raiden in Mortal Kombat, the second one. So that's how I know him as. Anyway, so he moves. He helps Jefferson back, to his feet, and he's like, "You need to come back and continue being Black Lightning." He's like, "Nah, I gave that up." We got a couple flashbacks that show the promise he made to his wife and why he's not doing what he's about to do anymore. Fast forward, we are back at his house. His wife is there. She's drinking. She's worried. Jefferson comes in, and she's like, "Yeah, I gave the daughters the talk, whatever. You just got to take her phone and no social media, the punishment." I'm like, no social media for a month?
Really dope scene, too.
That's the punishment? No, first of all, I'm hung up on the no social media for a month punishment. Again,
it may be the CW.
Okay, because that's not no black punishment.
That's not black. She got her ass whooped.
Yes.
Your ass at night.
And
so
that's
girl, you lost your motherfucking mind. Fuck her social media. You ain't even allowed. You not allowed to have freedom.
Right. But that scene, like Lucas was saying, that scene was really dope because again, what Lucas, you may not have heard Lucas say this, but Christine Adams, Lynn Pierce, she carries a lot of the emotional weight on the show sometimes, and in this scene, you can tell
she is the emotional weight of the show.
Yes,
so dope.
And in this scene, you can tell because she's like, "Look, man, we heard something was out there. You better not be you," and she didn't communicate that verbally too. This was all looks and feelings, so you could see it from her. Like, "I've cleaned you up way too many times. You promised. You made a promise. Please don't." And then she starts to unbutton his shirt in a scene where I'm thinking, "Oh, she's trying to get some." But then it clicked to me, "Oh, nah, she's trying to look for some type of like injury, to or bandage to find out."
If you thought she was trying to get something, it was never an issue about her getting something. This nigga was still Black Lightning.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's like, "Nah, just a man trying to get his wife back." So forward from there, we're back in the school the next day. Jefferson is walking with his finest assistant.
Oh, the best scene of the show. When the assistant walked back in that office and that ass is sticking out from the door. Listen.
She was in the door, right? She was in the room already. It was just outside of the room.
Already in a room. Her ass was sticking outside the door. CW, you can allow all you want to. And that ass, that's my ex-wife. I'm gonna smash this little Joan up right quick though.
Right. Anyways,
we're all this Black Lightning.
Right. So you know what? Nah. So like that ends, and we're back in the. So now we're back in the. We're outside of the school where the daughter's coming in. The younger daughter, Jennifer's coming in, and the older daughter's coming in. But then she gets accosted by the same dude from the night before, who stalked her social media like dog. Like that is creepy as fuck.
A cold bitch.
Yo,
he's a cold bitch through this whole show, Joe.
He was. He stalked her social media, came and found her, and then tried to grab her like, "Yo, I'm sorry." And the older sister, came in, did the older sister thing, flipped this dude on his ass. Just as he's about to pull a gun, Jefferson comes out and like, "Yo, you better not. The cops have been called. What you trying to do? Shoot somebody in school?" don't do this. It's not, it's blah blah blah. It's not the right place. Skip from there, and then we meet, the main, one of the number 2 villain on the show right now is Latavius.
Oh, him Lala.
Whose gangster name is Lala. So Jefferson is having a conversation with Lala, like, look, man, I thought we had a deal.
Basic. I'm gonna say, I'm apologize to my cousin whose name is also Lala. I'm just gonna say, basic bad bitch.
Your cousin,
name Lala.
Your cousin isn't gonna want to listen to the show after he hears this part.
She don't listen. She just know, like, she got a basic good name, Lala, and right. No man named Lala is gonna ever be a threat. Yeah. Oh shit! Here come Lala. What?
If you don't get the fuck, if you don't get the fuck, oh shit. So yeah, he comes up, Lala does, he comes up, and they have this whole thing. It's like, yo, like, hey, I thought we, had a deal. The school is out of, it's not in your limits. You're supposed to do everything you do on that side. Don't come to the school. I think I skipped the part where the police chief, Inspector Henderson, played by Damon Gupton.
You can't skip the point that Lala was threatening a 6-year-old.
Oh nah, we're gonna come back to that. Because I just want to talk about the inspector real quick, because you mentioned it, where the inspector, the police chief was like, hey, those guys who pulled you over, I don't know about them. They're not from, I'm like, I don't know those guys. I don't know who they are. What?
They just in my precinct.
Okay.
Where they came from.
Okay. Anyways, so let's get back to Lala threatening this little 6-year-old or 10-year-old. 10. Let's give him 10.
Ain't giving that little nigga 10.
Oh, I heard you were playing video games instead of being out there selling my drugs. Get the fuck out of here. But you know what? It's a CW. No, but I also didn't expect that from what I didn't expect from him to say was, instead of you to be out there selling drugs, I thought it was gonna go homework route. But because Lala is supposed to be, I thought he was going homework route. I was not expecting the little 6-year-old to be a gangster out here selling drugs instead of making Instagram videos of him dancing. But
Shorty want to be a thug.
Yeah, this show is, they're touching certain stereotypes, but not in the overly. It's not overly done. It's like, let's just.
He wouldn't be that small in real life selling drugs on his own.
Right. He'd probably be in a group. Okay, we're about to hear it from.
I'm not saying this is me. I'm not saying I have a version of this, but I'm just saying that small in the hood, he's not selling drugs. What he would be the older person would put the drugs in their hand. So you would come ask for a certain amount of narcotics. I would get the certain amount of narcotics, but I would make sure the kid passes it on to you, because I can't get jail time for the kid passing it on, nor can the kid, because the most you can do is send him to juvie for doing it.
Right. So maybe that's what he was doing, but the way the show explained it, it seemed like he was selling to like rich white kids. Anyways, Will, I think that's the bitch boy's name. No, fuck it. I'm just calling him bitch boy. So bitch boy gets in his whip, decides to drive to the school and pull Jefferson's daughters out of school and take them to the motel. Bruh. Look. When he did that, I was like, huh? So at this point, Jefferson, Scooter, his wife, and Gumby, the Inspector Henderson, are talking like, hey, we need you gotta get my daughters. Like, what do you mean you have to confirm that they're at the hotel or the motel before you get them? I know that's where they are. Blah blah blah. We get to the motel and you see Lala beating up bitch boy because bitch boy fucked up. He made a mistake. He's going to bring, he's done the worst thing he could ever do by bringing Jefferson's daughters to the hotel. But instead of letting the daughters go, he says, murk them and do what you got to do and get out my city. No, bro, just let him go. Just let him go. You don't want no beef. You don't want no smoke. Let him go. Anyways, Jefferson has made a decision. Free smoke. Jefferson has made a decision to become, to go become Black Lightning to get his daughters. He goes to his
wife's permission. His wife.
Did
his
she?
Ex-wife.
Did she give him permission though? Or she just nodded?
She said, and she nodded and said, "Do what you got to do."
Okay.
I mean, nigga, you better go from that mother. My baby out of there, but they become two hoes hooked on crack, sucking dick for dollars. That's
yo. Okay. All right. Sucking dick for dollars. Gotcha. Anyways. So he goes to Gambi's shop and he goes to Gambi's shop and he gets his new suit. You know, he goes for the old suit, but he gets the new one instead. And then
so this nigga just made out of nowhere. He just made a new suit.
No, he probably made the suit. He probably made the suit.
He was like, bet I got this new 5.
Yo, that suit was fire though. He probably made the suit. He probably made the suit in case this dude comes back. Think about it. It was like, I know you're gonna come back at some point. I'm just gonna have this ready for when you do come back.
9-year gap in technology. Go ahead, Bo.
So the suit is pretty dope. Stops bullets and everything, so Jefferson is not gonna get hurt. He goes in, he wrecks house, he saves his daughters, and while he does this, I think
murders a couple of people.
Oh, on CW,
he murdered a couple of people.
I know on
CW you're not allowed to murder people, but
bruh.
Well, you are allowed to murder people because they show murder a lot on the CW.
Yes,
but some of the people he kind of murdered.
I don't know if he directly murdered anyone. He used somebody to shield bullets.
Yeah, that person clearly died. You saw the
yeah, you saw blood on the CW, like blood spatter. Anyway, so
since the era that they've shown blood spatter.
Yes.
Good job, CW.
Yes, good job. Anyway, so he saves his daughter. You know, the one other gripe I have is after he saves his daughter, he's standing on the roof, clearly on the roof of the building, like.
That's the issue you had.
No, I had that issue right there, and nobody thought to look up. But anyways, that's besides the point.
We didn't have an issue when he's actually face to face with his daughters, and they didn't know who the fuck he is because he had on some goggles. And that's where we're going with that.
Okay, look, let me ask you this real quick. There's a superhero that exists in this world that wears glasses during his day job, takes them off, and nobody knows who he is. Please, dog, don't even try to go there with me.
No. Superman changes his hair. That doesn't count. Okay.
If you don't get the fuck out of here,
this nigga got the same. And then hold up. Another thing, Mo. That regular people who didn't notice, these are his kids.
Hey, nah.
Your brother showed up with goggles on. Would you not be able to tell that's him?
The goggles went dark though. They went dark. I don't know. I can't. You see, the thing is, I can't have a problem with it because again, Superman wears glasses to go to work Monday through Friday.
We obviously have issues with Superman.
No, I don't. I'm just saying
Superman
I can't.
Had kids and they couldn't tell. If Superman had kids and they couldn't tell that was Superman, I would have the biggest problem in the world. I think that's the issue here. The issue is those ain't regular kids. People don't notice. That's fine. You could explain, but not your kids, nigga.
Right.
Kids would know.
Right.
I was expecting his daughter to look at him like, oh, Dad, that Black Lightning. What?
Hey, no, but okay. So he gets his daughters out and he gets home a little later. Again, his wife said thank you, but to end the episode, Tobias, who was watching the news, who thought he had killed Black Lightning, they grab Lala off the street. His people grab Lala. You know, there are 2 more white people on the show. Tobias's henchmen are white, which is amazing. The henchmen to the bad guy, who's black, are white. So they pull Lala off the street. Lala is like, yo, man, I didn't know he was alive. I'm sorry. He shoots him with a harpoon and pulls him towards him. And I'm like, yo, okay. I'm kind of scared of you, Tobias. And that's the end of the show. So, Lucas, what'd you think? Like, be honest. Don't be too harsh, because I feel like you're about to be. What'd you think overall? Would you watch this every week?
Very scary. Oh, you talking about the show?
Yeah.
You talking about the scary monkey with the harpoon?
No.
But
no.
would I watch this every week? It's intriguing enough to watch every week.
Mm-hmm.
It has so many flaws that I notice, and it's hard for me to let go. Scooter is good enough in it, and enough in it where you can overlook some of the shit that don't make sense. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing for Black Lightning, because that's what it needs.
Yes. So don't forget to listen to this episode. It's going to be on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Pocket Cast. What else?
Make this shit rhyme, Mo, like black shows.
You do it.
Say something, I'll be like, damn.
Okay.
Yo. Oh, that's so disrespectful.
All right. Let's start. Let me start off again.
Catch this episode, or I'm not saying yo again. Not doing that. That's
Hey,
so disrespectful.
hey, yo.
Motherfucker.
Hey, yo. You can catch this episode on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Podbean, on you can catch this on Pocket Cast, on wherever you find your cast at. You can catch this episode of Lucas and Mo versus Black Lightning. Alright, so we out now.
Black ass episode, niggas. What we here?
Hey, we out here. Peace.
I was told to defend this goal, defend to the death, to the very last breath.